Hello and welcome to the WIHS Journal Public Affairs program. I'm Jerry Williams. Well, he started writing poetry when he was a teenager. Then he started writing plays. One of his comedy plays he turned into a book called Mother Knows Mess. Hear my conversation with local author James Pegues, happening now on the WIHS Journal, its news and public affairs. All right, I am with James Pegues. And James has this book out entitled Mother Knows Mess, a comedy. And we're going to learn more about this book from James himself. How you doing, James?
I am good, sir. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. Where are you from, born and raised? What's your background?
Well, I was born and raised in a little town called Chesterfield in South Carolina.
And what was it like coming up in South Carolina? Christian home, or what was it like back in the day?
Yes, my mother was a preacher and a pastor, and me and my brother had to go to church all the time. And so that's where my religious background first started. And of course, when I got in my teens, I rebelled, went off, doing my own thing for a while. Then I got back in church and pretty much been there ever since.
If you're just joining us, I am with James Pegues, author of Mother Knows Mess. So you write books. Do you have a theater background?
Well, before I started writing books, I used to write plays. And before that, I started off writing poems. Then I got into plays. I had my own production company here in Connecticut maybe 15 years ago when I lived here. And that's when I first came up with the play, Mother Knows Mess. We did the play here, several places, took it down south. Then when I moved away from Connecticut, moved to Florida, I never got back into plays, so I decided to start writing books. That's when, everybody was encouraging me, you need to turn that play into a book. So that's what I did.
What inspired you to get into theater and acting?
Well, I used to write skits in my church. We used to do a lot of skits, and they would ask me to write skits because they knew of my writing background. And I used to do a lot of skits. We did a lot of skits at church and stuff. And from that, I don't know, this play just came to me. I couldn't sleep at night. I laid in bed awake, and it was just downloading into me. All the names of the characters, everything just came to me at once. So I had to just stay up and write. I wrote and wrote and wrote. So writing has always kind of been a passion of mine.
So what inspired Mother Knows Mess? Talk about what it's about.
Well, like I say, I've been in church all my life. I grew up around church folks. I know how church operates and all of that. All my characters take off from titles that people have in the church. And I just did a twist on it. For instance, in Mother Knows Mess, the main character name is Mother Wrongway. And she owns the church and runs the church and tells the pastor what to do. Then I got Deacon Ain't Right. I got Minister Wanna Do. I got Elder Back Nibbler. I got Mother Runabout. Evangelist Trine, Missionary Scareway. So all these are positions in the church, but I just did a twist on it and made it a comedy.
And you ran it as a play for some years before you turned it into a book.
Yes, I did.
Now, you wrote it. Do you act as well, or you just like to write?
I just like to write. I was in several plays when I was in high school. I mean, I could act and stuff, but I just decided I just wanted to write, and I produced. Got actors and stuff that did the play, and like I say, now I turned it into a book, and I'm working on the sequel to that book right now.
You have a title to the sequel yet?
Mother Knows More Mess.
All righty. James Pegues is with me, author of Mother Knows Mess, and he's working on the sequel, Mother Knows More Mess. So anything else brewing or incubating in your spirit outside of Mother Knows More Mess? Any other ideas?
Yeah, well, I'm working on a Christmas Mother Knows Mess. I haven't got a title for that yet. But well, I was thinking about Mother's Unmarried Christmas. Somebody stole something from her, and she's, trying to find it and accusing everybody and the chaos she causes with that and stuff. So that's to be coming out, hopefully. Once I do the sequel to Mother Knows Mess, I'm going to work on the Christmas Mother Knows Mess, maybe for next year or so.
So James has a funny bone, and so the book is a comedy, Mother Knows Mess. Well, that's interesting. I like to laugh. It's good to laugh. In fact, as it is written, a merry heart does good like medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bones. So
I guarantee you, if you get the book, you'll laugh.
in fact, doctors should prescribe laughter in their lives to help them get through sicknesses and illnesses of various types. But God bless you, man. It's an interesting title. How can they get a hold of it?
Well, right now, it's on Amazon, it's on Barnes & Noble, and it's also, from what I've learned, it's on Walmart.com. I didn't know it was there, but a friend of mine said, yeah, he ordered it from Walmart.com. I'm like, oh, okay. So, it's out there. They also have it in the Kindle version.
You're from South Carolina. Where do you reside now?
Right now, I'm living in Marlboro, Connecticut. Moved here back in March, and I'm continuing writing, from here.
So you're in the sticks, Marlboro, Connecticut.
Yeah.
All right. Nice and quiet.
Nice and quiet.
All right. Well, God bless you. Thank you for sharing with me what your latest project is all about. Keep fighting a good fight of faith, brother. Thanks for spending time with me.
Thank you very much.
And you just heard my conversation with author James Pegues. If you would like more information about what you heard today, call WIHS 860-346-1049, 860-346-1049. The opinions expressed are those of the participants, not necessarily of those of the staff or management of the station. I'm Jerry Williams for the WIHS Journal. It's news and public affairs.